The most comfortable shoe money can buy right now is from a brand that most of you wouldn't guess. I'll give you a hint. It's not Nike or Adidas. But can we just take a step back and say that comfort is an underrated shoe feature that not enough people prioritize? I don't know, maybe it's because I'll be 30 in a few weeks and things just aren't working like they used to. You see, in June, I hyperextended my knee. Anyways, let's jump into the first shoe. First up, we have the New Balance 990 V6. This is easily New Balance's most comfortable lifestyle shoe. It's their latest rendition of the New Balance 990 series, first released in late 2022. It has a classic retro New Balance aesthetic that lends itself great to outfits and styling, but with modern comfort. This shoe features New Balance's Fuel Sole midsole cushioning, which is also used on their high-end running shoes, which should tell you that they mean business. And despite the suede and premium materials, the mesh and synthetic overlays make the shoe relatively lightweight. Another underrated feature of this shoe is that it's made in the USA, with a domestic value of over 70% or more. You can't say that about any other shoe on this list. All in all, I wouldn't recommend running in these, but if you want a shoe that has all-day lasting comfort for standing or walking and looks great with outfits, then this is the one. The 990 V6 is a classic sneaker model that never goes out of style. Next up, we have our first Nike shoe on the list and the newest sneaker model as well, which released in 2024, and it is the Nike Air Max DN. Air Max is a classic shoe line that first introduced visible air all the way back in 1987, almost 40 years later, and the Air Max line is still going strong. The DN is a lifestyle shoe, one that I absolutely love wearing, and has been one of my most worn shoes of the year for the reason that they look great on feet from a style perspective, but also because of the comfort. In true Air Max style, they have a visible air unit in the heel, which uses an air system of dual pressure tubes, with the firmest amount of pressure in the heel and the softest amount of pressure towards your midfoot. The air levels shift within each set for a smooth transition as you step. Pretty damn cool, right? The multi-layered mesh on the upper feels lightweight and breathable, and the insole of the shoe adds great stepping comfort. If you're looking for a modern shoe with lifestyle appeal that comes in a ton of different colorways with superior cushioning, then the Air Max DN gets the job done. Then there's the Nike Vomero 5. This shoe has completely blown up in popularity over the last few years as a go-to lifestyle shoe worn by all the fashion creators, influencers, and everyday sneakerheads, which says a lot since the shoe originally released all the way back in 2010 as a performance running shoe. It never really took off despite some pretty amazing collabs with brands like a Cold Wall, but ever since they began to retro the shoe in lifestyle colorways, which coincided with a huge influx in the early 2000s runner trend, the Nike Vomero 5 became a household name. Now we know that they have incredible style appeal, but comfort is there too. The shoe uses Nike's signature Zoom Air technology in the heel and forefoot, which for those that don't know are these little small pads on the inside of the midsole that when stepped on compress and expand for an explosive feel. They also have a breathable mesh upper, which for me is the strongest point of the shoe since they feel super lightweight. If you have yet to get a pair, the Vomero 5 is a must-have. The Asics Gel Kayano 14 follows a similar storyline with the Vomero 5 in that they were once a performance running shoe that has now turned into a lifestyle juggernaut. However, I edge the Kayano 14 in terms of comfort for a few different reasons. They have incredible stepping comfort, which is immediately noticeable. Like, I'm talking about memory foam like comfort that when you put them on, you won't want to take them off. Part of that comes from the insole, which is thick and plush, but also on the heel where you have Asics iconic gel cushioning, which is actually made from silicone because of its excellent shock absorption qualities. Now, most of you will know the Jown collaboration from 2022, and I believe that that shoe single-handedly helped kickstart the early 2000s runner trend. For sure, sneakerheads in Europe have been wearing these types of shoes for years, but in North America and the rest of the world, Jown played a massive part. There are so many different lifestyle colorways of this shoe, so definitely pick up a pair. I got mine off of StockX for under retail. StockX is actually running this really cool midweek heat program where customers can win some of the most iconic and rare sneakers for only $1. They sent me a pair to show you guys the types of shoes that you can win. Here is how it works. Each week, they will reveal a new sneaker that will only be open to receive entries for 48 hours. StockX customers will log on and go to midweek heat product page and simply bid $1 for a chance to win. On Friday of that week, they will announce the winner on StockX social media, and only the winner will be charged the $1. I remember waiting in line for 2 hours with hundreds of other sneakerheads in downtown Toronto at the 305 Yonge Street Jordan store just to participate in the raffle for the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1. Guys, the things we do for sneakers. So if you want a chance to win some of these all-time grails for only $1, the program will be released released each Wednesday at 3 p.m. It's a 10-week program. Each week is a new sneaker, and bidding is only open for 24 hours. The winner will be selected each Friday, announced on StockX social media. So use the link in the description to find out more. Back to the shoes. Now we have the Hoka Clifton 9, which is easily one of the most popular daily running shoes around right now. Hoka is actually founded in France and have become a cult-like sneaker brand with a very dedicated fan base. They make all kinds of different shoes, from hiking shoes to slides, and of course some of the best performing running sneakers around. The Clifton series, in my opinion, is their most popular, and for good reason. They're extremely comfortable and lightweight despite their size. For those that have never held a pair of Cliftons before, they are actually quite a bit bulky, but for good reason. They're super stable and provide great balance for running. And the midsole is super beefy. Just look at the size of it. Tons of stepping comfort. The upper is really nice as well. It's a high quality knit material with a cool design that comes in a ton of different colors. Similar to the New Balance 990 V6, this makes for an excellent shoe for standing and walking long hours. Perfect for anyone who has to be on their feet all day. Now we are in the top 3, and this next shoe, although not the most comfortable, is by far my favorite in this entire video. It is the On Cloudsurfer. On is easily one of my favorite sneaker brands at the moment right now, and if you have yet to try them out, now is the perfect time. They're one of the fastest growing sneaker brands in the world, endorsed by Roger Federer and Zendaya. Plus, they just launched their new light spray shoe, which is a revolutionary technology that weighs only 30 grams and is made from a knit upper that is entirely sprayed on. The brand is all about their tech, and the Cloudsurfer is no different. The shoe uses CloudTech face technology in the midsole that mimics falling dominoes. It's super squishy on feet, feels very stable to run in. The knit upper is lightweight and breathable, and it comes in a bunch of great colors. I've worked out in these, I've run in these, and they're just a super easy shoe to throw on that looks great. Pretty much everything you want in a shoe, right? This next shoe is hands down Nike's most comfortable sneaker. It is the Nike Invincible 3. If you go to any run club, track team, gym, you are bound to see this shoe, and it's super popular for a reason. Not only is it a great performer on the road, but it's extremely comfortable. On their website, Nike has this little animation of the midsole with marshmallows at the bottom, and that's literally what this shoe feels like. They are calling it Zoom X foam, and it is taller and wider than all of its predecessors, all while still maintaining stability and balance. I'll take their word on it. It's not quite as wide as the Hokas, but just stepping around in them, they feel quite stable. The upper of the shoe is made from a breathable fly knit material. It's great to see fly knit back in shoes, but I'm gonna be honest, I personally find the 4-foot Nike swoosh to look a little bit awkward. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I feel like it's just a bit out of place. Regardless, it's a beautiful shoe, and Nike always comes correct with the colorways, so there's lots to choose from. And the number 1 most comfortable shoe I have tried is the New Balance Fresh Foam 1080 V13. The moment you slip your foot into this shoe, your immediate reaction will be, oh my God. Trust me, you will be taken aback. That's thanks to the fresh foam technology. It's literally like walking or running on a cloud. The feeling is similar to memory foam in that your foot sinks in, but it's so responsive that you'll immediately shoot right back up. The shoe is very lightweight as well. The upper is made of a knit material that I must admit is a bit of a dirt magnet, but like the Hokas, they have a cool intricate woven pattern that adds some nice detail to the shoe. Dying to know what your most comfortable shoe is? Let me know in the comments. Thanks to StockX for sponsoring today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.